Chosen ones trigger people. Chosen ones have a strong divine expression that they need to express. They need to express the divine expression of the injustice they have seen in the past. So as you grow older, the chosen ones need to express that divine expression, because when you express that divine expression, you bring healing within yourself. Now, a lot of people might get triggered, a lot of people might get angry, but if it's coming from that state of pure love, you are doing that as a way of removing that suppression and injustice that you have been witness, that you have been holding on for too long. So chosen ones will trigger people. Chosen ones will trigger those around them. Chosen ones will trigger people and make people angry and upset. But chosen ones are always loved by a lot of people. They can come as scary and too real for society, because God works within them. God has given chosen people a spiritual protection to protect them from the disorder that's out there. Chosen ones have order within them that bring order within an injustice world and an injustice society. Prejudice is because people live in the fast lane, in the rat race. When you're in the rat race, you're too busy hating. You start to hate. You start to hate life because you're busy on survival mode. You're busy trying to make ends meet. And you become very, very prejudiced because you're out to get your own. You're out to get yours. So, chosen ones know this. So, when they go out into the world, they can actually see the most simple things and glance into the most simple things that can be so mighty, where other people just bypass it. But because chosen ones can see it, because chosen ones can see this, they kind of are being misused by society, trying to dumb them down with injections and medications. But chosen ones will trigger those around them. Chosen ones keep triggering people up because there is a great awakening happening now. Since COVID, things have not been the same. I had my mental breakdown on COVID time, around those times in 2020. I couldn't work, I couldn't do this 9 to 5 stuff anymore. This was not my reality anymore. It was just too much of burden to me. So I broke away from that matrix. Just like Neo, I had to get away from that. And things have changed since then. A lot of things have happened. I have just had blues. Just recently now went out, but the divine expression comes out of me and it starts to express. But it's all out of pure love. But it might come out aggressive. It might come out like a dragon. Even Anita Mojana, she said something about in one of her books. The sensitive can be the new strength or something, or sensitive can be the new. Like I forgot the book, but in there in the book there's like a quest or like a test to see what type of empath you are. And she says something that there's a dragon one, and I feel like I'm the dragon one because I feel like that dragon comes out of me and comes out with fire. What I say, and I've had a lot of psychic people. I had a psychic person draw me a picture, and he drew this man that looked like my grandfather. But the thing that triggered me more was that he drew this kind of wiring on it, and he was saying that the spirits that are around you, they want you to wire you up, and it was like a wire kind of wiring me up because I was about to speak. And he also put like a drawing of like me speaking, and I've had a lot of psychic people when I was in the spiritual chapel. When I was in the spiritual chapel here where I live in 2000, in the mid 2000s, I went there for a couple of years. And for people who don't know what spiritualist is, spiritualist is people who believe that people who deceased, you can still communicate to the deceased people who transcend into the afterlife. Well, the person was saying that they they've been telling me a lot. The psychic people have been telling me that I need to speak up. And I've had a lot of people tell me, you got to speak up, you got to speak up. Just recently, just this year, my art teacher, she had cards and stuff. She had all these cards, and she pulled out one of the cards. I mean, I shuffled it, and then she gave me the card. And straight away, she was saying, "Yes, your card is about speaking up and saying what you got to feel." And that's what I did today. You know, a lot of people might look at it as like, oh, I got something wrong with me, or there's something wrong. But I just spoke up because of all the times I've been quiet, and that's what I said. Being too quiet is no good, and that's what I'm doing now. Just like Johnny Farnan said, that song, the voice of Johnny Farnan makes so much sense to me. We ain't gonna sit in silence, and we ain't gonna live in fear. We ain't gonna sit in silence, and we ain't gonna live in fear. That line, just that lyric, always plays in my head, you know. And I keep singing that, and I keep saying that. We ain't gonna sit in silence, and we ain't gonna live in fear. And I understand that so much now. Before I couldn't understand that as a child, you know, because I grew up with a lot of Aussie music, you know, listening to that in FM and, you know, going to work in my dad's car, going to work and coming back, picking me up from school and be listening to all the Aussie radios and so many memories, you know, in the western suburbs. And the doggies won. God bless the doggies, you know, the doggies won today with the Blues. Good game. Saw that today. Went out. Man, the divine expression came out of me. I feel a bit guilty, you know, but I feel good, you know. I trust life and I trust God that I did the right thing to spoke up. But yeah, that line, I ain't gonna sit in silence and I ain't gonna live in fear, says a lot. So the chosen ones will speak up and will trigger a lot of people. So chosen people, chosen ones, you understand what I'm talking about. Speak up, say what you gotta feel. Don't suppress that. I know that a lot of people will speak up and they say something can be prejudiced. I've done that too. Recently, I've done that, and I mean, it's you know what I mean. It's like what Dr. Joe Dispenza. I just saw something of Dr. Joe Dispenza saying that it's pure love. You know, that's what you got to do. That's the only way you got to create is just keep creating that. You know, but it sounds kind of like here in Melbourne, people might laugh at you and go, well, but I'm practicing, and I'm still practicing, and I'm still doing the work and the meditations. I got to do more of those meditations, and I'm taking my pill too. I'm taking my medications and all that stuff too. But yeah. But anyway, chosen ones will trigger people. Chosen ones will keep triggering people. So, chosen ones, if you like what I said and you like what I've been saying, please give me a like and say to in the comments, I do understand you. I do understand you because I go through that. If you go through that too, and you've been going through stuff like that too, chosen ones, please leave a comment and say, yep, I go through that too. I go through stuff like that too. So, peace out. Take care of yourselves and thank you for the ones who have subscribed. Yes, oh yeah, I've changed my. Yeah, I've got another account called I am 57 Bones. The other one that I have is 57 aka Bones with Z at the end. Peace out. Take care of yourselves. Chosen ones will trigger people.